Yeah, so Mady, with his organization, fundraising organization, nonprofit, I'll say, this is what good use goes to, the resources that he gets when obviously being on campus. But could you look at anybody in the country who's doing what Mady did, right? And this is his time where he could have went anywhere else, to spend his quality time and his off time. He's paying it back and paying it forward to young kids. To obviously the game of basketball is global, right? And so they're able to make an impact back in his hometown, and in building a school. Like we talk about LeBron and his school, back in Ohio, what Mady has created his school out of the resources that he's received. So, I mean, this is one of those things where we have stand-up guys who are truly not just walking it, they're living it fully, talking it, walking it, whatever you want to say, walk it like you talk it, but he's doing it very well.
Yeah, I think that's really cool that Mady had the opportunity to do that. Being a kid that's from Liberia, West Africa, we didn't have football, but what we had was basketball. Everyone had basketball, and it's something that's really cool that he gets an opportunity to, come to the United States to live out his dream, for one, and play this game of basketball, and then go back and share it with these kids and give them the opportunity. And I'm telling you, for those kids that had the opportunity to attend that camp, that is a life-lasting, event for them. And that's something that's going to be with them the rest of their lives. And that's really cool that he had the opportunity to go back. And like you said, Otis, that is why, there's that NIL. But without NIL, he couldn't do that.
Yeah,
he could not do that, and that's why NIL's in place. And that's a guy putting NIL to good use.
Absolutely.
And being an international student, the fact that he's with Charitable Gift of America allows for him to be able to accept NIL and actually do these things that he's doing, which are great. And I wonder if he could do any scouting over there, because I'm sure we can find us a couple more.
Well, we talk about scouting. Let's talk about just university and students, international students, where those kids at that age have now been like, hey, I see the green and white, I see the Spartan helmet, I see Mady over here in the States, and it's the brand of in 5 to 7, 10 years, you're going to see kids in a full influx of international students coming from Mady's hometown. Yeah. That's the place of putting a seed in, and it's going to reap. Go ahead.
We got Spartan helmets over in Liberia, I hope.
The best thing about it is this. Now that he's there, it gives relevancy to that green and white brand, because back when I was in Africa, the only time you saw, hell, before I came to America, I thought the Buffalo Bills won 4 straight Super Bowls. Because those loser Super Bowl, because they make both shirts.
Oh yeah, you get the loser one,
and then you get the loser ones get shipped back to Africa. So you're wearing them. I was wearing a Buffalo Bills Super Bowl champion shirt. So now there's a little different. Now that these kids will see the Spartan logo on a prevalent stage.
That's great, guys. I mean, hats off to Mady and what he's doing over there. With his family and friends over in Mali. That's incredible.